medic and the firebat still get killed. Now finally more reinforcements, 2 irradiates, and so irradiate is really a very important weapon, and I could expect a huge Scourge Force coming in soon, because these science vessels are pretty much everything that keep Goodfriend really alive at the time. And if a Scourge Force manages to take out these science vessels, this is gonna be GG, guys. I'm pretty sure of that. We can actually see something advancing on the minimap pretty fast. And this is a Scourge Force. This is indeed a Scourge Force, and the Scourge Force is going, and oh, the Scourges have to retreat. I think the Scourges would actually take down that command center. That would be an idea, right? I don't know. I think they could be able to take down that command center fairly quickly. I'm not 100%ly sure, but that would definitely be an idea. On the other side, however, he wants to keep the Scourges to attack, and now we have some first-person action from July. You can see him only having these 2 expansions, and this could be a problem for him, as I'm always thinking. And taking out a number of science vessels there. Good job with the Scourges. Well done from July. Recharging the energy of that Defiler in the meantime, so we might see some more storms, some more Dark Storms. But in the meantime, it seems that finally Goodfriend was capable of pushing out a little bit, and now is already finally in the middle of the map. And I'm not really sure. July inflicted a lot of damage, but then again, on the other side, we have a drop. We do have finally a drop in the main. Finally, this drop tactic pays off a little bit for Goodfriend. And yes, however, his troops did get eradicated. I don't think he managed to do a lot of damage. And now this is huge. He has to go in with the Scourges, and does manage to snipe one more. Oh, and this Scourges will be lost. He has to pull back these Scourges. Has to pull back the Scourges. Scourges going in on the other side and all get killed. So very good from Goodfriend to keep his science vessels alive. This is so huge, so important for him at the time. And Dark Swarms up on that ramp. And now the Zerglings coming down. Defiler being irradiated. And so 3rd expansion is still not allowed to go down. And still July does not expand. What the fuck is July doing? Why is he not expanding? Whatever. He seems to just be going for this all-in attack, but he's not expanding. I think an expansion would have been a good idea sometime. I mean, we're pretty much 15 minutes into the game, and he only still has 2 expansions, 1 expansion, sorry, his natural one. I'm not sure. He does still manage to keep Goodfriend contained, but Goodfriend does seem to have pushed him back a little bit. So Goodfriend might manage to do something, and a Zergling manages to pick out a couple of SCVs unnoticed. Hero Zergling right there, guys. Hero Zergling doing a great job of attacking these SCVs unnoticed, seemingly. And whoa, a pretty big group of medics and marines. And now on the other side, I have to think, what does July really have? I mean, July pumped from 2 expos and was pretty far ahead, but he failed to deliver the finishing blow. And really, now I might be going too far with this one, but I would give Goodfriend the advantage here, guys. He's got the 3rd expansion finally down. He's up and mining from it, whereas his opponent is nowhere close to that. He does have lurkers, he has Zerglings, but look at this huge force of science vessels and medics and marines. This could be a big problem for July if Goodfriend wants to go directly for the expansion. And only 2 Scourges, so lost that huge army of Scourges. That was terrible for him as well. We'll snipe this one, snipe that one, but the Defiler got irradiated, which is not that great either. And you know, he just plants that Dark Swarm. You know, you really have to do this really quickly, because you know, you want to get those Dark Swarm down, even though the Defiler will get killed. Another irradiate, going in with the Scourges, but doesn't manage to kill. Again, manages to Dark Swarm, but good move from Goodfriend, simply moving back, letting the Defiler slowly die. And only 2 expansions, and so I'm not sure how quickly he'll be able to replenish his troops. This quickly but surely does not look good for July at all. I mean, he did have the advantage, definitely. He did have the momentum, I don't question that. But he only has 2 expansions, and there's only a limit as a Zerg that you can pump from 2 expansions. He does have more than 2 hatcheries, but still not that many. And this is a big marine group. And these are a lot of science vessels. Another Dark Swarm, and he's going to have to pull back his troops there. This could be important for July to deal a lot of damage here. he runs away through the other dark swarm, another dark swarm. So all over the place, dark swarms. However, still a big group of medics and marines managing to survive this whole attack. The tank gets taken out, but still a big group of medics and marines, and about 3 or 4 science vessels with them, as well as tanks, trying to make a stand there. These medics and marines will get reinforced by new ones, and they're probably going to make sure that the Zerglings are pushed back. Well done there. Eggs finally hatched a couple of lurkers in the middle of the map, and still July is losing his forces, and sometime he's not going to have anything left, and I think then July is going to give him the finishing blow. This is kind of hard to think about, you know, simply because you're kind of biased after a game where July has simply pounded at Goodfriend the whole time. You give him the advantage, but I'm not sure. He only has, as I've said, only one expansion and his main, and his attack failed. And look, this marine force is moving out. I don't want to know what's going to happen. He does have defilers, but too little units to put under the Darkstorm probably. And now going in with a self-irradiated science vessel so as to kill off these drones. Manages to pull off his medics and marines from under that dark swarm, and there's not enough units underneath it. Now going in, killing the drones all over the place, and this is horrible. And July GG's. Oh my god, this was a crazy game. This was definitely a crazy game, guys, because July simply pounded the whole time, pound at what Goodfriend had, and pretty much anybody would have probably given July the advantage, but he did not expand. I think this was his mistake, trying to go all in really quickly and finish his opponent. He should have been happy when he got him cornered. He should have well expanded. He should have gotten the map under his control, and so being able to pump eventually so many units that the Terran would have been totally overrun. I don't know, ultras as well would have been a good idea, I believe, later in the game, and I don't think that Goodfriend could have come back into that one. However, he somehow was maybe a little bit too sure of his force, was too sure that he's going to make it really quickly with main and Expo, but Goodfriend did manage to survive that one. That was really great job from him. I think I would have probably given up when I would have seen his troops in my expansion killing it and getting already in my men. I would have probably said GG there, you know. I would have never thought that I would have a chance. But he really was strong, and this was really he was really put to the test in this one. And considering the way he managed to play this final out, he definitely have to say that he was the one that deserved to go on, and not July. And July is probably going to be quite disappointed after this one, because, you know, he's really a lot more known. He's got his experience and his reputation to protect, and this was not really what he would have expected to happen. This was really touched Goodfriend, and I'm happy to see Goodfriend. I'm definitely gonna root for him whenever he's gonna play again. Really a nice guy, and too bad Frozian actually went over to the next round. I would have actually liked to see July in Frozian's place, but, you know, then again, somehow Frozian sucks, but he still manages to get in other tournaments all over the place. So I don't know, maybe because he's cute angel, he's got some divine powers or whatever. But this was all from me. Go check out other commentators. SC2GG Rise, Diosnil73, Diggity, Motrap, I think are the ones that do some at the time some new stuff. And also go to sc2gg.com, go to the SC101 project, and stay tuned, because tomorrow I'm gonna come with commentaries from the final group L of the MSL of the Survivor tournament. And this was all from me, guys. Blade of Ire, wishing you a good night or good day or whatever. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye.